Good morning, children.
Good morning, ma'am.
Please sit.
Thank you, ma'am.
So let's start with the revision class of block 16, which is types of forces. Okay. So let's start with the first lesson, which is forces and types. Yes. Before that, let's start with what is a force. Avantika, what is a force?
Ma'am, force that we will push and we will pull.
Force is nothing but pushing or pulling something is a force. Please sit down. Priyansh,
Yes, ma'am.
can you tell me some effects of force? What will happen when we apply force?
We apply muscular force.
No. What happens when you apply a force? Soumya?
Ma'am, we can change the shape of the object. We can change the size of the object. We can stop the object and we can move the object faster or slower.
Very good. So, these are the different effects of force. When we apply a force, we can change its shape and size of an object. We can stop the moving object. We can make the stationary object to move fastly or slowly. And we have different types of forces. Let's start with Vidyumna. Vidyumna, can you tell me one type of force?
Muscular force.
Muscular force. So, what is that muscular force?
We use that muscle to compress things or to lift things.
Very good. Manaswini, can you tell me some other thing other than muscular force?
Gravitation.
Very good. Gravitational force. Can you explain a little bit of gravitational force? What do you mean by gravitational? What will show gravitational force? Lakshmika? Vidiksha?
Gravitational force is flow.
Huh? What will give the gravitational force?
Gravitational force due
We couldn't.
in Earth,
Loudly.
in Earth, gravitation force in Earth,
The force which is given by an earth is called gravitational. Form a proper sentence.
the force in Earth, gravitation force.
The force in which earth is pulling things towards itself is the gravitational force. Sit down. Devika, can you tell me any other force?
Frictional force.
Can you explain a little bit of frictional force, please? Danishka?
Frictional force is when object is struck to another object and
Against each other, that is called frictional force. Rub against each other. Okay? Good. Sit down. Chaitanya, can you tell me another type, the last type of force which we learned?
magnetic force.
Magnetic force. Very good. What do you mean by magnetic force? You know magnet? Then simply say the force by magnet.
By force.
The force by magnet is nothing but the magnetic force. Very good. Please sit down. Avantika, can you tell me what do you mean by mechanical force? Priyansh, what do you mean by mechanical force?
Mechanical force means
Soumya?
the machines.
The force by the machines is called?
Mechanical force.
So this is your first lesson. Let's move on to the second lesson. So the next lesson is about contact and non-contact force. The forces can be divided into two types, contact and non-contact. Vidyamna, can you tell me about contact forces? What do you mean by contact force?
Contact forces mean when we push a ball, it is contacted.
Tell me.
When two surfaces rub against each other, that is called contact forces.
The force between the objects which are touching each other is called a contact force. Can you tell me? Now we have learned four different types of forces: magnetic, gravitational, muscular and frictional. Which one of these are contact forces?
Muscular force and frictional force.
Very good. Please sit down. Manaswini, can you tell me about the non-contact forces? Lakshmika, non-contact forces. Yes, we couldn't.
And contact force is which
Non-contact force.
not contact forces which do not rub together, that is not contact force.
Can you use some other words to explain that? The force by two things which is at a distance. At a distance. You need to use the word at a distance. Can you say again?
At the distance is called not contact.
Force by two things at a distance.
Force by
Two things.
two things at not contact force.
Okay. Can you tell me what are the two forces which we have? Please sit down, others.
Gravitational force,
Okay.
magnetic force.
Very good. Please sit down. Vidiksha. Now I'll tell you an example, a situation. Tell me what are the different forces that are acting on it. Okay. Like for example, when you are pushing a cart. So what are the different forces that are acting on it?
Gravitational force and frictional force.
Yes. And when you are pushing,
Muscular force.
muscular force. Can you explain how? How can you say that muscular, gravitational and frictional force are working on it?
Frictional force is the when we are
Devika, can you explain me what are the different forces? Already she named the forces. Tell me how the muscular force is acting on it.
we used muscles for muscular force.
To push the cart, complete the sentence, Nana. To push the cart, to push it, we need to use our muscular force. Ganishka, can you tell me how the gravitational force is acting on it?
When we push, the gravity acts on it.
The earth will be pulling everything, no? So in the same way, the cart which is present, that all the gravity that will be acting on it also. Very good. Please sit down. Nana, can you tell me how the frictional force is acting on it? Yes, Avantika.
Now the frictional force, the wheel and the floor up against each other.
Very good. The tire of the cart and the ground, they are rubbing against each other when we are pushing something. So that is nothing but your frictional force. Please sit down. Now the third lesson is about the gravitational force. Priyansh, can you tell me what do you mean by gravitational force? How it will act in our daily life?
It is Earth's gravitational force.
The force by the earth is called gravitational force, or it is also called gravity. It is also called
Gravity.
Now Priyansh, can you tell me how do this gravitational force act? On which things it will act?
Heavy things.
Only heavy things or all things?
Heavy things or short things or all things?
All things you can say, no? Instead of telling heavy, short, all things. On everything the gravitational force acts. Tell me what will happen if the gravitation force is not there? Priyansh. Now if gravitational force is not there, what will be happening?
Earth's gravitational force.
If gravitational force is not there,
Earth's gravitational force is not there.
then what will happen to us?
Then we will not float in air.
Huh? Can you tell me loudly?
It would not float in air.
We will or we will not?
We will not float in air.
That means now we don't have gravitational force.
Yes, ma'am.
We have or not?
We have gravitational force.
That's why you are standing. If gravitational force is not there, what will happen? Think and say properly, Priyansh. Yes, Soumya. What will happen there if there is no gravitational
And
force?
if there is no gravitational float, everything will be floating.
Everything will be floating.
Floating.
Can you think you can sit like this if the gravitational force is not there?
No, ma'am.
No. You all will be floating. Not only you, everything will be floating. Okay? It will affect all our day-to-day life works. It will not be stable. You can't go upstairs or downstairs. Everything will be floating. You can't even make the buildings and all. See, because the earth is pulling towards itself, that's why we are able to build something. If there is no gravity, will the brick will be standing on the ground? That also will be floating. So nothing will be there on the earth. Everything will be floating. Okay. So this is your gravitational force, lesson 3. Let's move on to the fourth lesson. Now fourth lesson is about magnetic force. Okay. Vidyamna, can you tell me what are the things a magnet can pull towards itself? Metals, like what are the metals?
Like iron plate.
Iron.
Iron plate.
Only iron? Only iron?
And glass.
Manaswini? Lakshmika? Cobalt? Cobalt, nickel, steel, all these things.
Ma'am, also nails.
Yes. All these things a magnet can attract. Okay, please sit down.
Ma'am, magnet.
Now, what do we call the ends of a magnet? Yes, Vidik. Let's go with Lakshmika. What do we call the ends of magnet? Yes, Vidiksha.
We call the ends of the magnet are poles.
Poles. Which poles you have? What are the two sides, two ends of a magnet? They have a particular names. What is N and S? Yes, Vikunt.
Northern pole, southern pole.
North Pole and South Pole. Now sit down. Yes, Devika. Now if I take two, please sit down. If I take two magnets and I put North and North Pole together, what will happen?
It repels.
It
Repels.
repels. Very good. Ganeshka, if I put South and South,
It repels.
it repels. Sit down. Chaitanya, if I take North Pole of that one magnet and South Pole of another magnet, what will happen?
Attract.
They attract. That means opposite poles attract and the similar poles repel. Okay, please sit down. So, Avantika, can you tell me any use of magnets in our day-to-day life?
Ma'am, when
Priyansh, can you tell me where do we use magnets in our life?
magnets attract like covalent.
No, I finished with that. Where do we use magnets in our lives? In our daily lives? Soumya?
Ma'am, in doors of refrigerators and motors.
Yes, very good. Clap for Soumya, clap for everybody. Clap for yourself, everyone. Thank you, children.
Thank